Wait, what's this? Clear it out, come on. Just make a game like Cheese TD. So there's this Roblox game, Cheese TD, and it hasn't been updated in like 8 months. So if you don't know what Cheese TD is, it's basically a game where you get rats and mouses to kill gobblers. Attack! Oh, sorry, I thought you were a gobbler. Moving on. So you use rats to defeat these gobblers and then you win. Use the cheese to summon, get better units, and defeat some more gobblers. Of course, there's more modes, other game modes, so it's all really fun. And I want to recreate this. So I welcome you, Carrot TD. So here's the team. Fifi, the scripter, Luxidian, the manager and the scripter, and me, some guy who models and makes videos. Okay, so basically this is the game. These little nibblers come from the path and you gotta defend the carrots. Use these sweet and cute bunnies. They're totally not dangerous, don't worry. So that's the concept. Now it's time to get to work. And so the first thing we did was make a path the enemies have to go down. And for now, these are the enemies. Don't worry, the nibblers are coming soon. So after we made this UI, some of the game was functioning. And after fixing this bug, the enemies were walking, we were gaining money, and the base was taking damage. So we were in pretty good shape. And after that, the next thing we need is the settings menu. So turn this crap off. We added a settings menu. You can turn off music, sound effects, and even enable auto skip. Next is the first enemy. It's called the Nibbler. I know it's very similar. All I did was add a nose, one hair at the top, change his arm, and make his eyes square. So we'll have to remake it later so we don't get sued by Robo.
The Gobbler model, and Exhibit B, his so-called Nibbler, identical.
As a wise man once said, sounds are so good so we added a win and lose sound to make you appreciate losing. Cheese TD lobby music makes it mysterious and wizard-like, so we found a man that made the music by searching Wizard's Hideaway on YouTube. Stalked his other work, and wow, what's this? Let me just... Thanks, Harvey Geoff. So now we're in the lobby with the music and we can equip and unequip units. Very cool. Now I started working on the lobby, made a carrot house for fellow bunnies to live in, then started designing the lobby's layout, decided to make a giant rabbit burrow as the summons, and we're gonna have 2 maps on release. One of the maps is deep tunnels, and let's start working on it. Here I made some crazy decorations for the map, and a super secret metal door that needs a code. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, it's actually none of these. It's scattered throughout the video. After polishing the assets, we came up with this image. It basically represents the deep tunnels. So you can guess we started making this map with a blind eye. While I'm finishing this map, a new contender appeared. Milk TD, with the same goal but a straighter one, to completely remake Cheese TD. They got straight to the point, downloaded Cheese TD and copied most of the assets. Like Blood couldn't even change his name, Roblo Limp 1 and Robo11, so you can't even call it a game, as it's a copy that would get DMCA'd by Robo1 if he sees it. And look at this, why are we protecting cheese when our units are cats? Like, take a look at some of these units. They're basically the same towers but with cat ears. This is absolutely outrageous. And after finishing the first map, Deep Tunnels, this is how it looked like. Next up we added teleportation so you can actually go to the map. Now we need some more enemies. One of the coolest enemies in my opinion is the battle ram from Clash Royale, so let's make it into Cheeky Wheelers. Bam! Then I made Muncher and Snatcher. After that we made Nibbler Carrier, which drops a sack that spawns more Nibblers. box nibbler, camo nibbler, and a lot more. But the most dangerous of them all is...
Domer. Domer. Domer.
We need you to rescue a locked up bunny. Get 10 wins or like the video to rescue him, otherwise something bad will happen. Did you know that medieval towers are made out of stone? Yes, it's true, and now you can finally place some towers. Nice. But how do we get the towers? Of course we need something to gamble. Oh, what? Summons? Yeah, that's nice. And you know how in Squid Games there are VIPs? Yeah, you can become a VIP now and get some cool bonuses. But it will have a price. And of course we need some monetization, so we added carrots and gems you can buy in the shop. Leaderboards are needed for any game, but these ones look too realistic, so let's remake them real quick. And wow, that's much better, more medieval, and cooler. Yes, dude. Okay, so now we need to avoid the lawsuit. I spent 4 hours remaking the units, and this is what I came up with. I completely removed their jaws, and made another enemy, which is called the Glubster. The boss of easy mode looks like the boss from Bad Piggies, and Cheeky Wheelers looks like the Jonkler with 1-2. And finally it's time to make the towers. The towers are gonna be bunnies, so the first starter tower is Bonker Bunny. Bloon TD has upgrade paths and so does Cheese TD, so we added those. Path 1 of Bonker Bunny is the fast path, and for the second path he's gonna be strong. The next unit is Sniper Bunny. Yeah, I don't know why he's floating, but we'll fix that. Yeah, he gains some super cool stuff. Then we got Farmer Bunny for some money. And Slinger Bunny for some sharp carrots. Then I made the room for Mr. Jenkins's vault. Find the code in the video. And now it's time for 7 more units. That's like 70 more models I have to do. Yeah, let's get to work, guys. So, after 1 month, we had Steve Hertz, Bling Bunny, Boom Rabbit, Criminal Bunny, Jim Bunny, Nerd Rabbit, and Carrot Magician. After making the Woodlands map, balancing, and adding this crate, which of course has the devious Steve Hertz. I mean, just look at this animation, don't you want to open it right now? We were done. After months of work, we were ready to release the game. And this was how Carrot TD was made. Go play it right now. You can play right now by clicking the link in the description or in the comments. And somehow, after 2 months of scripting, building, balancing, and fixing way too many bugs, Carrot TD is finally finished. What started as a random idea became a complete tower defense game with unique towers, upgrade paths, enemies, and several difficulties. It definitely isn't perfect, but I'm genuinely proud of how far the game has come. Carrot TD is available now, so play it using the link below, and comment what I should add in the first update. I'll see you in the game.